what's going on, y'all? My name is Adrian, and today is the 5th day of Inspirations Really Cool. In this video series, I highlight one of my favorite acrylic pouring artists here on YouTube. We'll watch a video of them making a painting of theirs that truly inspired me, and I'll try to make a version of my own. I'll mostly be staying true to the techniques that they use, but I'll be putting my own spin on it. Because, as you know, art is subjective, and we all have our own unique point of view. So, the channel we'll be watching today will be Lucy Wamyu Art. On their YouTube page, they write, "Hello, beautiful people. My name is Lucy Wamyu from Kenya, East Africa. I'm an inspired abstract artist working with acrylic paint, mainly acrylic pouring techniques. Here in my channel, you're going to see me learn, experiment, and try different ideas and techniques to create beautiful art. Please consider subscribing and help support me in this journey. A little bit of love goes a long, long way, bringing you to a brighter day." So as usual, go check out their page, watch a video or two, leave a like or two, and subscribe. So the reason why I chose Lucy today is because her consistency is mind-blowing. Quite often, I watch YouTube shorts to get ideas and some inspiration from other acrylic pouring artists. And almost every single day, I see a video of hers. She loves to use really bright and fun colors. For example, let's go to her page and let's see how often she posts shorts. Look at that. Just keeps going and going and going. Consistency queen. I mean, it's phenomenal. I can not only tell how passionate she is about painting, but it's refreshing to see her constantly trying new techniques. I also really appreciate her color choices. Quite often I comment on her videos about her color combinations, the palettes that she chooses. I mean, just look at how bright, fun, and vibrant these colors are. Like right there, and there's one right here, and look, one right there too. And how about that one? I mean, look at that. It just draws your attention, right? So like I said before, go check her out. So the video we'll be watching today is called How to Paint Flowers with the Balloon. I chose this particular video because once upon a time, I tried to paint with the balloon as well. It's safe to say it didn't quite go the way that I planned. There you go. That's what it turned out to look at. However, I think today will be an awesome day to try to use that balloon technique again. And hopefully with the help of Lucy, it'll be successful. So in the video, I'm not sure the size of the canvas that she's using, but it looks to be a square shape. So I'm gonna use this 20" by 20" canvas again, right here. I had a lot of fun with using it last time, so I figured we'd give it a go again. For base color, she's using titanium white. And for my base, I'll be using black. I figured I'd kind of go opposites with it. For her flowers, she's using a brilliant red, a lemon yellow, a custom blue, and a custom blue green. For my colors, I'm gonna be using a neon green, right here, a neon orange, right there, and you guessed it, a neon purple. Shout out to mom. And just to make sure these colors don't get too muddied, because orange and purple tend to make brown, I'm gonna be using a titanium white in between my colors to kind of keep it separated and to keep the vibrancy. All of my paints will be mixed with Floetrol and Gloss Pour Medium right here. So per usual, her video will be playing on one of these corners over here as I paint, and hey, let's give it a go. All right, let's get started. So I'm gonna make sure I get these gloves on nice, all the way on. That's for Corey. In the last video, I had my glove like just rolled up just a little bit and it was driving him crazy. So I'll make sure they're on all the way. As you can see, this canvas already has some paint on it. I painted the sides black just so, you know, just to make sure it's all nice and even so I don't have to worry about stretching it or anything. Also, I actually attempted this painting earlier today, and what I did was I put on way too much paint as my base. When I was putting the balloons down, it was taking up so much of that base coat that none of the color was really showing, and it just kind of ruined the whole effect. I wasn't pleased with it. So I just scraped it and I was like, hey, let me just take a breather, step away from it, and come right back and get it done. Let's start the video. Hey. Okay,
hello everyone, my name is Lucy and welcome to my YouTube channel.
Hey Lucy.
Thank you for clicking on this video.
You're
Please
welcome.
Subscribe, like the video, and enjoy.
Of course, I am subscribed and you should be too. So yeah, she just puts on about that much. Make sure I don't go overboard like I did last time. Last time I actually did 2 cups worth of paint. I think that was my mistake. All right, I'll pause right there. Okay, so I'm gonna take this palette knife right here and I'm gonna spread it out as far as I can. I might need to add some more paint, but hopefully this will be enough. All right, I'm gonna pop out my air bubbles. I almost torched the balloon over here. That would have popped and that would have been unfortunate. All right, so that is covered enough for me. Also, the balloons that I'm using are 2 different sizes. The one that she uses in her video is pretty small. It kind of looks like this one, but I wasn't sure, so I just did 2 different ones just to play around with, you know. I might like one, I might not like the other. Who knows? All right, let's press play. Okay, she's getting out the little pieces. Cool. Oh no, my camera hates me. Hates white. That's funny. All right, brilliant red. Okay, so she's doing her dots. I'll pause it there. I'm actually going to do a layer of white in between each color, I think, because these colors are secondary colors. She's using primary colors, red, blue, yellow. I'm using orange, green, and purple, and those tend to get really muddy when they mix, so I'm going to use some white in between to kind of keep those vibrant and keep those separate. All right, let's see what she has. Doing her yellow, I'll go ahead and get my white on. Okay, then she does her blue. Custom blue. I wonder what's in that custom. It's very beautiful. Oh, and her custom blue green. Yeah. I wonder. All right. I think she's going to move on to, I'll pause there. All right, this green here. Shout out to all my green lovers. Green is obviously my favorite color. I've probably mentioned that in several videos at this point. I like to try to wear a green shirt during these videos each time. I'm running out of green shirts. I might have to buy another one. But I think the reason why I like green is as a child, I was really big into superheroes. And my favorite, I was more of a DC fan. I really liked Justice League. And my favorite Justice League character was Green Lantern, specifically John Stewart. I liked him because he was, you know, he was obviously, we were the same color. I thought that was kind of cool. And I like that his ring, it was powered by will. It was willpower. So it's kind of like if you had the will to do anything, you can make anything happen. And I thought that was always cool. And just even as a kid, that resonated with me. And I was like, that's awesome. So like you're telling me that I can have any power that I want, just as long as I really believe it and I really want it to happen and I have the will? What? Get out of here. Sign me up. Oh, and also he was a classical pianist, John Stewart, in the comic books. I am not. I do play piano, but I'm not classically trained. I guess technically I am, but I'm not that great at it. I'm more of a vocalist. I understand other instruments. I can teach them, like basic level. But I do have my limits when it comes to certain instruments. All right, what does she have next? Okay, she's blowing out her petals. Okay, cool. Let's do it. So at the end, she's adding like a little dot. I'll do that right now. I don't know if you can see this, but these my petals don't quite look like flowers to me yet. But what they do look like, looks like a cool neon, like fire blast, right? Maybe I can zoom in on that one right here. Yeah, look at that. It's dope. Whew, it's hot in here and that takes a lot of air. Let's hope I don't pass out. If I do, I'll upload the video anyway. That might be entertaining. That'll have a cool thumbnail. Just my face is in the paint. All right, let me keep going. Add a little bit of green. Add a little bit of green. Okay. A little bit there. All right, let's go. Using a balloon. Let's do it. Dip and lift. Already that looks cool. Oh, even the little dabs on the side look cool. Okay, so she did one in the middle. You saw that? All right. So I'm gonna get all of my big flowers finished first, and then I'll start adding the extras all around it. And I'm gonna dip here. Oh no. Okay, not quite what I was looking for. Let me wipe that off. Let me try that again. Make it work. We'll make it work, guys. I wonder if I need to dip harder or softer. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. We're getting it. I'm liking it. We got a winner. Yeah, there we go. You see it showing up a little bit? That's what I'm going for. Oh, yeah. I know what it is. Those certain sections had too much paint. It's a little thick. I can feel how thick it is. So next time, well, I guess the third time, if I try this again, I'll make sure that it's nice and thin throughout. Okay, oh yeah, I'm liking the action I'm getting over here. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna pause there. You know what I'm gonna do? Maybe in the 4 corners, I'm gonna do a mini blowout with the flowers. I'm gonna kind of do like what I did with these 4 sections, but in those little corners. So I'm gonna see how much of this petal action I can get with just pressing the balloon on here, and then I'm gonna actually make some more flowers like I did earlier with the straw. So I'm gonna start with my purple like I did. Next, oh, am I gonna do my white? Yeah, I'm gonna do white too. A little bit of white over here. Okay, I put a lot of green on that, but nah, that's fine. Okay, there's a lot of orange there, but hey, we're cooking with it. All right, so let me blow this in. Yeah, I'm thinking kind of a cool little, and I'm okay if it connects with these flowers too. I'm okay with that. All right, so she's adding details. Yeah. Okay, looks like she's kind of just defining the middle of her little flowers. So we'll do some of that. Oh, that's cool. So my painting took a very different direction than hers did, but that's okay. That's art, you know? It's literally what I say in the beginning, you know? We all have our own unique point of view. So you can all be trying the exact same thing and get a different outcome, which is, I guess, life, right? All right, so she's gonna finish up and show her, she's gonna show you all her close-up, and make sure you go to her page, watch this video. The video will be linked in the description. Go leave her a like, watch a few videos. She's awesome. So I'm gonna keep doodling with my puppy over here. So right now I'm kind of doing like a, I guess a clockwise motion I got going. So I'm gonna keep that up. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's raining outside. So that pitter patter of the rain, it reminds me of when you're stretching out a painting and the paint starts to fall off the edges and it kind of pitter patters on the table. That's so calming for me. I love that sound. I'm gonna do that, and then, oh yeah, yep, yep. Am I gonna say yep after each one? Yep, I sure am. Yep. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna edit this and be like, Adrian, what are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? So these little kind of ambiguous pieces here, I'm gonna dip the back of this paintbrush inside the green periodically and the orange and kind of do cool little somethings here. I'm just gonna go with the flow and just bring those out more so they look less accidental and more intentional. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go with my neon orange. I'm gonna do one more thing before I finish. I'm gonna bring out this middle one with green all the way to the flowers over here. That's funky. Ooh, that's funky. Guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I'll take you in a little bit closer to see how it looks wet. All right, so here's the wet version of this crazy masterpiece. We're gonna start right here in the middle here. Look at that. So these swirls, I don't know how we got to that point, but I love it. I love it. They're so powerful. They're all a little bit different than each other, but they really anchor this piece. And then you come to the corners over here. Yeah, I'm glad I added that as well. It was a little too bare on the corners. I felt like there was too much weight, too much action in the middle, if the corners were kind of left out. And then these little squiggly moments, I'm not fully sold on them yet. I'm not sold. They kind of look like little octopi for me a little bit. They're cool. Like they're kind of cool, but they're kind of not. So we'll see what it looks like when it dries. If I step away from it, come back to it, I'm probably gonna like it, or I might hate it, but hey, who knows? All right. So here's the final dry version of this wild painting. So I have a lot of mixed feelings about this. Overall, I don't hate it. It's definitely not what I was going for. As you saw, the balloon pressing didn't quite work out. I think that definitely had to do with the amount of paint I put on the base and the thickness. I think if I used thinner paint on the base, used a lot less, and then kept the colors on top thick, it would have worked a little better. But I'll know that for next time. And also, if you see here, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but the purple that I used dried really funky. And I think the reason because of that is because I used a pre-mixed purple, like one of those ready to pour formulas. And so it didn't quite blend that well with the rest of the paint. However, I love how vibrant the green and the orange and the white stayed. Nice little pops of color there. And one last thing. Oh, actually, here's probably my favorite part. It's very simple, but I love that little green moment here. Another thing, these little squiggly things that I did on the side, they stuck out so much. They drew my attention away from the real beauty of this painting. So what I did, I went on, before it dried, I took a balloon and pressed each and every one of those to kind of mute them a little bit. But overall, you know, I don't love or hate this painting, but let me know what you think in the comments. Bye.